What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Revival. My name is JJ, and it's time for more of my top 100 games of all time. This week, 40 through 36. Coming in at number 40 is, you can't even argue it. It's the king of all kart racers by a mile. That is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Again, this is another one of those where I could put pretty much any game from the series here, but let's be real, Mario Kart 8 is the undisputed king of the franchise. It has just about everything great from previous games included, and houses an insane number of tracks to race on. And let's not forget the absolutely gorgeous visuals and flashy moves. Solo, online, or local co-op with friends and family, Mario Kart 8 is an absolutely essential part of anyone's Switch collection. If you don't already have it, what are you waiting for?
And at number 39 is a game that I have spent so many hours with and never really seemed to improve that much, but I still love it, obviously, and that is StarCraft 2.
I don't care what anyone says, StarCraft 2 is the closest thing we've seen to absolute perfection when it comes to RTS gameplay. It's fun, fast, and frantic. The more you practice and play, the more time seems to slow down and you're able to plan out your next move accordingly. It's one of the few games where, for a while, I was watching almost every tournament I could find, just to see the high-level skills at play. Each of the three factions is really well balanced, and honestly I could have fun playing any one of them. Not to mention the single-player campaign is also super fun with a really great story to boot. And for my good friends out there, I'd just like to say, I love you, Brandon, but screw Yellow Base. You know who you are.
At number 38 is a game where I just love the aesthetics, I love the gameplay, and I just had so much fun exploring it. That is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I know that this will probably come as a surprise to a lot of people, especially being so high up on the list. I can't help it, I freaking loved this game. Sailing around these huge islands, epic ship-to-ship combat, a super fun storyline, all with that solid Assassin's Creed foundation. While I didn't do absolutely everything the game had to offer, I definitely wouldn't mind going back at some point to complete it. By far my favorite entry in the series, and easily a high recommendation from me for anyone looking to find a good game in the franchise to get their foot in the door. Do not miss this one.
At number 37, if you consider the PlayStation era to be the golden era of JRPGs, you absolutely know this game, and that is Wild Arms.
With a wonderful story, simple turn-based combat, and super fun characters to learn about and get to know, Wild Arms is a great game for anyone looking to get into early PS1 RPGs. Sure, the in-combat visuals don't hold up very well by today's standards, but everything outside of combat still looks sharp, especially if you're into really well done sprite-based graphics like I am. The light puzzle elements throughout the game are easy enough to solve, while being challenging enough to keep you engaged from beginning to end. And let's not forget that unbelievably epic opening cinematic.
And finally, at 36, whether you love it or you hate it, you can't deny the impact that this game had on the gaming world, and still does, quite frankly. That is World of Warcraft.
Whether you love it or you hate it, World of Warcraft is the game that put massively multiplayer role-playing games on the map. At its peak, it had millions of active users, and I was thrilled to call myself one of them. It's an expansive game that still runs to this day, and while the old guild that I used to run with no longer is playing together, I have some of the best memories with my time in the Phoenix Guild on the Wildhammer server. I got to a point where, while I might have started getting burnt out on the game and eventually stopped altogether, I still stuck with it for several years simply because of the friendships I had made, and would log in from time to time simply to catch up with people. World of Warcraft is a phenomenal game in its own right, but to me it was more than that. It was an online family that will stay with me for the rest of my life.
There you have it, guys. 40 through 36. We are making our way. We're getting closer every single day. Well, every week. Every week with, like, other stuff sometimes mixed in. We're getting closer every so often. Does that work? That works. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Man, get ready, because some of the videos coming up are going to be a little bit longer. I know these are like, I'm just trying to kind of get through these as quickly as I can, because I realize, like, this is a long video series. So, but, you know, when it comes to my absolute favorite games higher up on the list, I have a lot more I want to say. So you should see some longer videos coming up and stuff, because I just have so much more to say about those games, and just because I love these things so much. But thank you for watching, and as always, keep on gaming.